Hello friends, welcome to NSK tutorial. Today the topic is string buffer and string builders in Java. In Java, string is an object which represent sequence of characters like this J A V A S T R I N G. These are the sequence of characters which is also represent as Java string. Whenever we are writing any Java program, in that Java program, if any strings, if we want to declare, we are declaring using string s is equal to within double quotes like this. String class implements serializable, comparable, and character sequence interfaces. String class have many number of methods. It's having lot of methods to perform different operations. Like concatenation is the method which is used to concatenate two string, equals method to compare the object, compare the content, split method to split the string, length to check the length of string, replace, compare to, intern, substring, etc. We have a lot of methods and lot of operations we can perform using string. And string is available in java.lang package. String class is available in java.lang package. And in Java, string can be created in two ways, by using string literal and by new keyword. Sorry. By string literal. By string literal, creation of string instance string object by using string literal means using assignment operator within double quotes, we can give the content like this. When we give the content like this, when we create the string using string literal, like string s1 is equal to NSK, what happened? It will create this instance, create this object in string constant pool area. Then when we are creating the second string, second reference, string s2 is equal to same content, it will not create the same instance again, same content it will not create, same instance it will not create in string constant pool. Just it will refer, the s2 will refer to NSK. If you see the below example here, this is my heap memory and this is my constant pool memory, string constant pool memory. In this, first time when I am declared the string s1 is equal to NSK, it has checked the string constant pool and it has created NSK tutorial instance. And s1 was pointed to NSK tutorial. Second time when I am creating the same content, same instance, JVM will go and check in string constant pool whether the same content is available or not. If it is available, it will point. If it is not available, it will create the new instance. Why Java uses the concept of string literal? Because string literal concept will be used by Java for the memory management for more efficient. So duplicates of instance cannot be created. For this purpose, we are using the string literal. The second way of creation of string object is by using new keyword. Like example, string s is equal to new string of welcome. Whenever we create the string object by using new keyword, it will create an object in heap and welcome content will be placed in string constant pool, and the reference yes will be referred from heap to content constant pool. Like example, if you see below example, string example, public static void main, which is the main method. Inside this main method, I have created string s is equal to Java, means by using literal I have created an object. It will create an object in string constant pool. And then this is the character sequence which I am converting into string. And then the third is s3 reference is the new keyword object creation, which will create the instance in the heap. Then we have a concept called immutable in Java. Strings are immutable. All strings are immutable. We have StringBuffer and StringBuilder. Both are mutable. What is meant by immutable? Immutable is nothing but doesn't change. We cannot change, we cannot modify the content. Example, if you see the below diagram, we have created the instance NSK. When we do the concatenation, if you see the example as well, I have declared the variable string s is equal to NSK. I have created an instance which has created in string constant pool. Then s dot content means I am concatenating with this content. So what happened in string constant pool area, it will not override, it will not modify this existing created instance, existing created content. Just it will create the new content until we point the yes, until we point the reference yes to NSK tutorial. It will not change the pointing, still it will be pointing to NSK only. Like example, string s is equal to NSK, s dot concatenate of this, just I am doing the concatenation, so it will create the new instance, new content here. Whenever I do the print of s, it will print NSK only. When I do s is equal to s dot concatenation of this, so it will print NSK tutorial. This is nothing but immutable. Now we have comparison concept in string. String can be compared using three ways: by using equals method, by using double equal operator, and by using compare to method. By using equal method, again we have two different types of methods in string class. One is equals method, another one is equal ignore case. We'll go one by one. Using equals method. Equals method will use to compare the content of the string. Like if you see below example, I have declared four different references, four different variables. String s1 is equal to NSK, string s2 is equal to NSK, and string s3 is equal to new string of NSK. Means here the s3 which I have created using new keyword, s1 and s2 which I have created using string literal, and s4 also I have created using string literal. Now let's see the output. If I do the comparison, s1 dot equals of s2 means it will do the content comparison. So it will return value as true. When I do the comparison between s1 and s3, means even s3 I have created using new keyword, means it will store value in, it will store the object in heap memory, even though it will check the content are same here, so it will return the value as true. If I see s1 dot equals of s4, the contents are different. S1 is NSK, S4 is tutorial. So when I compare the content, it is false. It is different. So it will return the value as false. Next, see equal ignore case. Equal ignore case, which is used to ignore the cases, still it will compare the content. Now if you see the example, string s1 is equal to small letter NSK, string s2 is equal to capital letter NSK. Both I have created using string literal. When I do the comparison, s1 dot equals of s2, s1 is small letter NSK, s2 is capital letter NSK. So it will return the value as false, because here these two contents are different, because its cases are different. Now if I use the equal ignore case, means I am ignoring the cases here. When I do the comparison, content comparison, it will return the value as true. The second way of string comparison is using double equal operator. Double equal operator is used to compare the references of a string. Example, if you see the example, string s1 is equal to NSK, s2 is equal to NSK, s3 is created by using new keyword which is NSK. First two are created by using string literal, last one is created using, s3 is created using new keyword. When I do the reference comparison, s1 double equal to s2, which will return value as true, because when I create the object using string literal s1 is equal to nsk, nsk will be created in string constant pool, and s2 already nsk has been created by using s1, so s2 just will point the existing nsk content. So when I do the reference comparison, it will return the value as true. When I do the reference comparison between heap memory and string constant pool memory, it will return the value as false, because these two are two different places they are storing. So the references, the hash code of these two references will be different. The third one is by using compare to. This compare to will use to compare the string. This can be used in different way, three different ways. One, if S1 is the example, if you take an example, I have two objects. Object 1 is take an example in below example. Object 1 is tutorial, object 2 is tutorials, and object 3 is NSK. When I do the comparison, S1 double equals to S2 means S1 is tutorials, S2 is also tutorials. It will return the value as 0. If object 1 is greater than object 2, it will return value in positive. If object 1 is less than object 2, it will return negative value. Let's see an example here. S1 compares to S2, so it will return 0. Means S1 and S2, if we compare, it will return the both are same, so it will return the value as 0. S1 compares to S3. S1, S3. S3, S1 is greater in terms of length, so it will return the value as 1. Internally, it will check the length. It will take the length to compare two different strings. S3 compared to S1. S3 is smaller, S1 is bigger, so it will return the value as 1. Now, the next concept is string buffer. In Java, string buffer is a class which is mutable, means we can change this. String buffer is also same like string, except string buffer is a thread safe, means all methods which are available in string buffer are synchronized. It means that two different threads cannot access the string buffer methods, which is having multiple methods to perform different type of operations. Example, append, insert, replace, delete, reverse, length, character ret, etc. Mutable. What is meant by mutable? Mutable is nothing but change. We can change it. The next concept is nothing but string builder. String builder is non-synchronized, and which has introduced in 1.5. Non-synchronized means it's not thread safe. The difference is which is same as string buffer, but except synchronized. String buffer is synchronized, string builder is non-synchronized. The next topic is differences between string and string buffer. String is immutable, string buffer is mutable. String is slow. Performance wise, if you take, string will be very slow compared to string buffer, because whenever we create an object, whenever we create an instance, it will create every time whenever we are doing the concatenation. Take an example of concatenation operation. Whenever we do the concatenation in string constant pool area, every time it will create the new instance. So the memory wise, it will occupy more space. But string buffer is fast. It will concatenate to the existing string, so it will not occupy more memory. And string internally, it will override the equals method. So whenever we do the comparison using equals method, it will give the we can do the comparison it will internally it will override the equals method. So the content comparison in the string will be used by equals method. The string buffer does not override the equals method of object class. String returns new hash code when we do the concatenation, but string buffer will not return the hash code when we do the concatenation. Example, I have a string s1 is equal to NSK, s2 is equal to NSK. When I check the hash code of this string to string, it will give the new hash code. It will give the two different hash codes. The string buffer returns the same hash code when we do the concatenation. Like string s1 is equal to NSK, s2 is equal to tutorial, it will give the same hash code. But in string s1 is equal to NSK, s2 is equal to tutorial, it will give the same hash code. It will not give the same hash code. It will give the different hash code. And string buffer and string builder. String buffer is synchronized. String builder is not synchronized. String buffer is less efficient. String builder is more efficient. If you do the performance wise, string buffer, string builder is more efficient. The performance wise, string builder is better. In terms of thread safe, string builder is more thread safe. In real time scenario, if you take in real time scenario, most of the time in terms when we are using any string concatenation in threads, in thread concept, we have to go for the string buffer. If we are not, if it is not thread concept, if it is some different normal only concatenation concept, it's better to go for the string builder. And how to create immutable. In Java we can create immutables. Already there are some classes, all wrapper classes are immutable in Java. Then how to create? These are the predefined classes. The string, boolean, byte, short, integer, long, float, double. These are the predefined classes. If we want to create our own immutable class, how to create? There are 3 steps. Step number one, the class should be final. The instance variable should be final and it should not have any setter method. So the instance method will be final. We cannot modify. The classes also we cannot modify. We don't have any setter method to modify the object, modify the variable. That's it, friend. That's it for today. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe my channel.